Over the short 20 years of my life, I've been taught many lessons. Many lessons by many different people. I was taught by my mom that I should never take myself for granted and that I'm capable of great things. I was taught not to underestimate my abilities. I was taught by my friends that platonic love is one of the most powerful forces on this earth and that I should never take it for granted. I was also taught by my friends to savor every happy moment I have, to cling to each one as if it were my last. I was taught by my grandma that the Oregon Ducks are pure sin, just the worst football team ever, and the Beavers are clearly superior. I was taught by my little brother that the hardest people can be so soft, and sometimes all it takes is patience, kindness, and understanding to get underneath that shell. I was taught by him what brotherly love felt like. I was taught by my roommate that there are, in fact, people kind enough to walk around with you at 4 a.m. in the dead of winter, because that's what I needed. I was taught that there are people kind enough to always give you rides, buy you food, buy you groceries, even buy you a bike. I was taught by my best friend what unconditional acceptance feels like. No matter how many times I've changed my label, no matter how many times over our 10 years of friendship I called their bands emo and annoying, no matter that one time my cat drooled on their favorite bag and left a stain on it, no matter how many judgmental things I've said about people I don't like, no matter how many late night rants where they've seen the bitterest side of me, I was taught by my other best friend how much a good friendship can heal you. I was taught that I'm always welcome at her house, at her dinner table, in her room, whenever. From her, I learned what it felt like to be part of a family. I was taught by my father that I was never ever good enough. I was taught by my father that should I do something wrong, I deserve to feel pain for it. I was taught by my father to fear. I haven't yet managed to shake that lesson. I was taught by my father that maybe it's my fault when people treat me badly. I haven't yet managed to shake that one either. I've been taught by the world that life can be hard, really, really hard. I was taught by a girl that I deserve to be left alone, I deserve to be ignored, I deserve to be cheated on, I deserve to feel like I'm not enough. I was taught that it is possible to feel so impossibly unloved by the only person you do love. I was taught by another girl that it's possible to feel so loved that everything in your whole world feels right, for a bit, but I learned that even love like that can be unhealthy. I realized that I shouldn't have to give up my whole sense of self just to keep her happy. And so I had to teach myself to let go. I was taught that sometimes the one is just not the right one. I was taught what it feels like to be alone. I was taught by someone in the 3rd grade that it was really funny how sensitive I am. I was taught that it was really funny to watch me cry and to make fun of me. I was taught by my classmates that I was different, an outsider, a freak. And when I finally came out as transgender, I was taught by the world that I am too confusing to attempt to understand, and that I'd be better left alone. I was taught by my depression that it would be better if I just ended it all. And I almost did, a few times. I've been taught to build walls, never let people in, not show my emotions, not show my true self, not make mistakes, and never ever talk back. But in the end, I still do it anyway. I still let people in, even when I shouldn't. I still show my emotions even when I shouldn't. I cry at happy movies. I cry when I see an old friend. I even cried once during a laundry detergent commercial. My day can be made by getting to pet a nice dog. I expect the best in people. I show people kindness. I believe that people and this world are both intrinsically good. I still love deeply, desperately, disastrously. I love so hard it hurts. And it's because at the center of it all, I have hope. And I've been trying to figure it out. Who taught me to hope? Out of all the influential people in my life, some good, some bad, who taught me to hope even when all seemed lost? To remain optimistic through everything that happened to me? Who taught me to love a world that's overwhelmingly shown me hardship? Clearly it was someone very smart, very kind, and very wise. Someone who reminded me that I am enough, that I am worth it. Of course, now I realize this particular lesson was taught by the most important teacher, myself.